So I have recently finished this Far Cry 6 on my Steam Deck, and the number of hours I have played here is around 60.7 hours, like almost 60 hours I have played this game, and I have completed this completely on this Steam Deck, and my experience is like a kind of like a really good experience on this one. Like I had some few crashes on this one, but like I have completed this game on my Steam Deck. So I'll show you the property like on which Proton completely I'm running. So I'm currently running on Proton experimental for this one. So this is the bus which I have found, and let's start. So I'll show you the settings first. So I'll start with the low settings. So here are the low settings, and I'll start like I'll uncap my FPS. So while uncapping, I'll easily get around 45 to 50 FPS, I guess. I'll change my map here a little bit. Let's go to this one.
Good to see you, Danny.
So as you can see, like I'm getting around mid 40s, around 45 to 50 FPS here. And this game looks like amazing on the tag. On 800p display, on the low settings, like it's looking really amazing. Let's get into helicopter and like render the whole map here. Then we will see a better performance. The whole map is rendering, and we are getting around 45, 48, 50 FPS, and that is like really amazing. And as you can see, it's showing like 17.3 watt like consumed here. And what I did here is like I have installed Decky Loader, and then after that I have installed like Power Tool here. And I have kept my CPU clock frequency around 2000 megahertz, so that it won't take more, like it won't bottleneck here, and it will take around like 25 watt for the 50 FPS. And you can see the battery here like that. So it's currently showing around, currently it's showing 1 hour 70 minutes on 53% battery, and almost you will get around 2.5 hours of battery on this game. And that's a kind of like really cool, like you are getting around 2.5 hours of battery on this game on this stack with 55 to 50 FPS. Sorry, 45 to 50 FPS easily. And look at this game, man. How cool it is looking on this deck. And it's rendering completely the whole map. And even it is not like Steam Deck verified right now, and it's running like a Steam Deck verified.
Attention unidentified pilot. The airspace is
Okay, let's test it on medium settings. Okay, let's test it on medium settings then. And I'm not using FSR because like without FSR I'm getting around 45 to 50 FPS, so I think there is no need of like using the FSR. And I heard like FSR is doing a little bit worse here as compared to the stock one. So right now we are having medium settings and we are getting around 40 FPS here. So it's like 35 to 40 FPS in most of the cases.
Here she is.
Sometimes 50 is also, as you can see. Let's go in a combat, then we will see a little bit more. So in combat also you can see around 35 to 40 FPS on medium settings we are getting. So it's kind of a like really good experience with medium setting. You can cap it around 30 FPS and you can play it. Okay, let's change the setting to high now. So for high settings, I think I need to uncap my CPU clock frequency. So I'm uncapping my CPU clock frequency. Now it will take more wattage from the battery to perform it better. So you can see it around like now 30 FPS around at high settings. And you are consuming, as you can see on the top, like 22 watts. So it won't going to last more than 1.5 hours, I guess, as it is a 40 hour of battery and like 20 watt hour like per hour, like it is, if it is consuming, then it will consume around like 2 hours mostly, like 1.5 hours I can say. So at high settings 30 to 35 FPS I guess. So let's go back to settings and turn it on the like maximum graphics level. On the ultra, let's see. So on ultra it is dipping sometimes around 28 26 like that, but after that like it is giving consistent around 30 fps 35 fps like that.
Don't worry, I'll take good care of her.
Just keep her in one piece, okay?
Come on.
That's it.
Yeah.
Vamos.
There are some dips around 28 26 like that, but like pretty much always all the time it is giving around 30 fps on the ultra settings on Steam Deck at 800p. So yeah, you can play I guess on ultra settings also on Steam Deck, but yeah, just check on the 24 watts consumed here, so it won't going to last more than like 1.5 hours. So the best settings I will tell you to get like more power, like around like 3 hours of gameplay on this one with 30 fps consistent. So you just need to go to your system and then select your graphical setting up to medium quality. That's what I feel like some of the best quality for this game on this Steam Deck, because anyway like you are on the high and ultra not going to differentiate it, because on 800p display you are not going to see much of details there. And definitely use this power tool from Decky Loader, because it is like really useful to like save your battery. So I'm like putting it on 2000 megahertz,
Go.
and you can start seeing that like it is coming down to 15 watt.
Vamos, vamos. Let's go.
So right now it's around 17.1 watt, and if you cap it around 30 fps, then this will be like a really kind of like a smooth experience. It will lock the fps to 30 fps and your power is consumed is around 17 watt. And yes, you can see your total hours played around 1 hour on like 44, like it's getting like increased right now, like 1 hour 11 minutes. So when around 15 minutes it will show at 44% of battery.